Hello Internet and welcome to the very first Citizen Report ever and the first of 2023, Havocide's internet spaceship show where we can talk all things Star Citizen and just generally have a real good geeky nerdy time talking internet spaceships. In a week where the very first subscriber benefits have just been updated for 2023 and bring some awesome new paint packs, a new vehicle of the month and special pledge promotions for subscribers. More on that shortly. The last ever version of Jumptown 2.0 just ended with a torrent of community driven content being created, so you should really go and check out some of that if you haven't already. And with all that carnage and mayhem that comes with 2.0, do not fear if you missed it out, as Jumptown 2.1 is coming in Alpha 3.18. which brings with it not only new features, but also a lot more carnage. And I've got the latest newly released details coming with the latest iteration a little bit later on. Also on today's show, Alpha 3.18 is coming, but if you've been living on a cave on Daymar for the last few months and haven't heard about what's coming, then be sure to stick around to find out some of the cool new features coming soon to the verse, as I give a glimpse of some of the juicy new content like Salvaging. Are you ready for this? Let's get to it. Don't forget, this channel is running a competition at this time for a C8R Pisces Rescue Edition, which comes with a code, blue paint job and lifetime insurance. Do remember to enter the competition. You can find the link in the description on how to do that. Every month, those who are subscribers get the chance to test out a flyable or drivable vehicle, spaceship, every month, enjoying unlimited access until it is switched out for a different vehicle the following month. But if you're unfamiliar with this, or perhaps you're joining us for the first time in Star Citizen, then the Roberts Space Industry website has a subscriber system much like your common MMO, where you pay monthly for an additional fee and benefits. This month's new vehicle has been revealed as the Grey Cat STV, as this month's reward are heavily focused on a racing theme, which does make sense since 3.18 is right around the corner, and with those new racetracks around the verse to test out, you can be sure they will be getting some use as long as 3.18 launches within January as they plan. Unless of course you are not a racer or want to enjoy zipping around a planet, you would likely care little for ground vehicles, in which case sadly this month is basically not your month and you're out of luck. Or you just have to, in this case, ignore it. The appeal of the ground mount, however, did appeal to some people, but overall it does seem that the jury is still out on this month's free vehicles for subscribers. Other perks this month includes a selection of paints depending on your subscriber level for a selection of ground racing vehicles. The Slipstream livery, which is the blue paint, is available to Centurion level subscribers, and the red Overdrive is available to Imperator level subs along with the Slipstream paint job. And lastly, the Turbocharged paint pack is available for subscribers who purchase it from the subscriber exclusive store. Lastly, subscribers can also grab the Centurion ground vehicle with 12 months insurance, and it's currently live in the pledge store right now. Jumptown 2.0 is officially over at the time of recording, and the community certainly had a great deal of fun with it. You should go and check out the War for Jumptown video, which is available on YouTube, and check it after finishing this video. I've put a link in the description below. This video has had over 1 million views in just 9 days. It's an insane piece of content creation and you shouldn't miss it. Go and check it out. It gives a great deal of excitement and shows what Jumptown is all about and how much fun you can have with it. Sadly though, if you missed Jumptown 2.0 this time, then you've lost out on experiencing the 2.0 version of Jumptown, as come patch 3.18, Jumptown 2.1 will be in effect and will be coming to Jumptown. It's got some nice changes to spice things up a bit. The labs themselves have doubled in size, and not just that, there is now a second entrance, a second drug dispenser, and even more windows and skylights available to take advantage of during your assaults. If you're a criminal citizen, then you can just also head over to the junkyards or Grim Hex to settle your finances by selling your captured maze there. It looks amazing, and I am certain there will be many stories to create for years to come with this new addition to the game. The 3.18 PTU has now been live since mid-December, and it's well underway to Wave 1 subscribers and concierge players. The new gameplay mechanic of hull scraping has successfully made its way to the PTU, and it's certainly a fun mechanic to play. Grab a multi-tool, a vulture, or a reclaimer and head out to find ships in need of salvaging. Any ship can be salvaged with its shields turned off, which on its own has already provided some interesting new gameplay methods, or trolling depending on which end of the laser you're at. Salvaging is much like mining. You enable the mode using the M key, and you can then use your lasers to extract debris to create recycled materials from that material. You can check out my video on this gameplay where I've given it a whole test and playthrough in the link card above. Also on the PTU right now, alongside Salvaging, comes the Vulture, a dedicated starter ship for salvaging, a brand new ship in Star Citizen. It will be available initially as a pledged ship, so you'll need to purchase it via the Robert Space Industries shop when it's available to use it until it's available as a rental or purchasable in the verse. But would I recommend pledging for this after I've actually taken time and played with it on the PTU? Personally, for me as a miner, I probably wouldn't. And then I pledged for this ship when it first was announced to be. I fell in love with the ship. I loved its style and I loved the actual salvaging gameplay. But my main reason for this is mining simply pays better right now. And whilst I do enjoy the salvaging mechanic, I'd rather wait to earn this ship in-game as it is a starter ship, or wait for a mid-tier style salvager to pledge for. In the meantime, I'll stick with the Reclaimer, doing that solo while I can, while I have fun, if I don't die, but that's if I bother with salvaging at all. And everyone has their own opinion, as I'm sure you do, and this is mine. At the end of the day, if you feel the urge to pledge for this ship, then go on, do so. I did. Give it a go on the PTU when you can, when the next waves open, and see what you think. Other features coming in the 3.18 PTU update is persistent entity streaming, and with it the ability to physically have cargo within your ship. It will allow you to pick it up, move it around, store it, and you can snap it to a cargo grid as shown on the screen, and it's just fantastic to see this addition in the game. The ability to actually move cargo in the ship is quite simply amazing. It's a massive step forward for Star Citizen, and it will be a big game changer. Pirates are going to love it, and I'm sure haulers and cargo players alike will enjoy the benefit of being able to physically see cargo and load it up themselves. Other updates include new exploration style locations to go and seek out and explore, new racetracks throughout the verse, and before I forget, improvements are coming to the infantry system as well, as I've shown in a recent video. You can check out my video on this in the click card above, or you can check out the link in the description for full details from the official Spectrum post for more details. That's all for this episode, and don't forget that the Luminalia event ends on the 10th of January, so if you're still enjoying the event, start to wind up your adventures, and don't forget that Argo MPUV referral reward will end as well on the same day. It comes with lifetime's insurance, so not a bad little token to have if you have friends you can refer to the game, or you can use your own or my code to refer yourself. And yes, people really do this. That cheap LTI token, after all, is quite handy. Thanks for watching this episode of the Citizen Report. If you'd like your content featured on the next report, then feel free to join my Discord and get in touch. I'd love to feature player-related created content in future reports, as after all, the community would not be what it is without its community. If you like this video, then do give it a like and subscribe, and do let me know what you thought of this style of video. I wanted to give a new style of video aiming at reporting the latest Star Citizen information in a handy and manageable sized video. I'd love to hear any feedback. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next report.